はい、こんばんちは、あみさんです。アサシンクリードオデッセイ17回目ですね。頑張ってまいりましょう。頑張ってまいりましょう。やってまいりましょうだ。別のゲームだな、頑張ってまいりましょうって言ってるのは。現在こちら、いろいろ載っちゃっててよく見えないけど、エリフォスって書いてありましたかね。で、こちらにいました。で、ここ、あらかた終わったので、戻りますか。っていう話をしてたんだよね、確か。こっち側にクエストがあるんだよな。だからこれを、とりあえずやりに行こうか、という話をしてたと思うので、そうしましょう。じゃあ、ここに大きく置いて。いやー、今日寒いですね。なんか急に寒くなって、なんか暖かかったり寒かったりがなんか繰り返してきてるんで、なかなか体調が厳しい。やってまいりました。ということで、場所マーキングするか。こうか。あとなんだっけな、クエストがあったよね。これどこだ ?727 名、結構遠いな。ここにいるのね。まあちょっとじゃあ先こっち行くか。これやめて。ところどころ、行ってないところがあるんで、ちょっと読みながら行きましょう。アゴラ。
The watch will be vigilant here.
なんでふざけるな。なんなのあそこ。ここは警戒区域だら警戒区域って出てほしいな。ホーマの野営地。野営地はやばいだろ。それからまあいいか、そのまま普通に行くか。
Welcome, mis tíos.
ノーマルだけ売っちゃおう。
Good to see you.
300メートルとこになんかあんな。 城壁に囲まれてるんだね。どうしようかな。
These statues are incredible.
どれ？
The sculptors truly are masters of their
これ
craft.
か。あそこのハテナだけは寄っていこう。おー、ここら辺ってあれかな、例の彫刻家が監禁されてたところか。街の中にこんなところがあるんだ。これなんだろう。アレオパゴス。これではないな。監獄。
Finally going to pay us our drachma. No, hadn't heard. It would not be the first time it was a false hope. But I'm optimistic. Thanks for sharing. But you.
まあそうなるよね。
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
じゃあ目的地行きましょうか。当てないのアゴラ。アゴラってさっき結ばれたところアゴラって、ね。
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. But that's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
なるほど。じゃあ一応アサシンにしときますか。あそこ？
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
普通に近づいたらダメなんだよね。当てないの造兵所。もうちょっと近づけるな。 から入って、あんまり警備は大したことなさそうだな。2箇所あんのか。あれ下のやつ燃えてねえな。あ、向こう側がちょっと難しそうだな。この建物入るだからやっぱり下のやつをやるか。
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
ナイス。オッケー。まあ無駄な殺傷はしない。で殺しちゃったけどね。ここはなんだろう。トロンの家。そうだ、アビリティポイント2つもあるんだった。なんかやるか。ロード中。
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens!
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
あ、そう言われるよ
Knowledge
ね。
is the one good in this world. Surely you agree.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
うん、白を切ろうか。
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
そうでした、そうでした。ビューポイント行った方がいいかな。ちょっとビューポイントだけ行っちゃおう。こっちからものかな。どっからもんだ。違う、わからん。あっちっぽいな。まあクエストもあったからあれも一緒に受けてきちゃいましょう。そうするとまた屋根の上登るんだよね。プロキュライア。
Famous
象の
Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
ビューポイントはこれの頭の上でしょうか。先にクエスト受けちゃおうか。じゃあ
Jere,
I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
You've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in this city, Misthios.
With flattery like that, how could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me. General,
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you as someone who wants to get
No,
paid.
not
Was I wrong?
completely. Fine. What do you want?
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in
あ、
charge.
前も
I
同
guess
じこと言
that
われ
makes
てるの。
sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans. We're not going to win a contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop me.
What's so special about these seals?
Only elite Spartan commanders carry these seals, those in charge of entire forts. They'd all die before parting with them. So bring me the seals as proof that they're dead.
Where can I find them?
The Spartans have been making inroads into Athenian territory, taking over forts that once belonged to us. Make them pay for every inch.
What's your strategy?
Whatever it takes to protect Athenian lives and kill Spartans.
That's not what I meant. What's your personal strategy?
My career is none of your business. Know that I don't seek much. Only proper recognition of my strategic brilliance.
You've told me enough. I'll get your seals for you, General.
こっち先やりてえな。ああ、なるほどね。あんまり最近戦ってない気がするから、そうだよね、盗賊の、あれどっかの登るんだ。そこ登るんだ。え、登れんの？どこ登るの？いや、そこか。あー、すげえ。まあでもあれか、街中にあるさっきのクエストをまずやってからでもいいか。イーグルダイブ。うわさ誰もどうかね。どういうことだ。やっぱり先にこっちやろう。あお、これ来たんだよね。 普通に入れるのかな。
We'll be watching you, Misthios.
Alexios, it's you!
お、プイペイ。プイペイだ。
Promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some
Easy,
drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye. You just got here. You can't leave already.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze.
やばいぞやばいぞこれ。
Oh, Alcibiades, this is not
まだ
a
ハート出
time
てくる
for
ぞハート。
jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight, or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
おえ母に関する情報を収集。
Thank you for your help, my friend.
おお。さあ来るぞ。
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
ちょ待てよ。オイルどこにあるの？
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find the Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning, Perhaps one drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
I'll return, and when I do, you two will drink up.
ワインを持ってこなきゃいけない。なんかもう人がいっぱいいてよくわかんないんだよ。ワインどこにあるの？あ、ここになるのか。こういう。
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
To Dionysos.
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Ready for another?
これ飲ませていいのか。
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every Pidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
なるほど。で、お湯を持ってきたぞ。
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
ああ。まあ、ハート選ぶって決めたからね。
Time for some fun. But you have to help me strip out of these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
Ooh.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pieterra? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
2箇所か。え
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of
これ
caution.
なんだ、行
When
く
you
場所
go
が
to
3
her,
カ所になった
be
かな。
on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Where?
Ισφαντασίαν πλέον.
どうやって登るの？今日階段使いたいんだけど。あったあった。全然もうこの館から出れないんだけど。ここ。あ、フェルトとするじゃん。
Alexios! I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Phoebe did nothing wrong. Aspasia asked her to let me in.
Of course she did. I can't say I'm thrilled about going down and speaking to everyone. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
最初に聞いたのはどれだっけ？アルゴリスだよね。
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia
そう、
isn't
私の
our
せいじゃない。
fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
マスターへの手紙。前の方にさてさて、たくさんどれだっけ、これかな、あ、違うな、これかな、アルゴリス、これだね。あとなんだ、追加クエスト、これでさ、あ、はいはいはい。レオン。 これなんだっけ。そっか、このギリシャの失われし物語っていうのを全然やってなかったな。だってここになんかあるな。これか。ここにもクエストがあるね。ちょっとやることがまた多くなってきたんで、見えてるこのコスモスの門とやりに行くか。それがいいかもしれないな。まあでもとりあえずちょっとこのクエストを受けに行こうか。あとなんかそこら辺にクエストがあるから、それもちょっと受けよう。このなんだ、分岐になってるやつ。上か？あ、いたいた。なんだろう。
Here, anything you need the mercenaries help with?
Misthios,
俺全然や
hear
って
me,
ますか。
I've seen it. The fall of Athens as we know it.
You've seen what?
The
オリジンズも
flower
楽しいです
that
よ。
withers under the loving gaze of the sun. A great sickness is on the horizon. Despair will consume Athens.
Sicknesses bringing entire cities to their knees. This only happens in stories.
This is no tale of fallen heroes, Misthios. This is reality, and your fate is intertwined with mine. I need something from you.
What do you want?
Great warrior, you have arrived at just the right time. To save the city from despair, deliver this single wilted flower to the city physician. Only then will he know of the storm headed our way.
I'm supposed to deliver it?
Exactly. It must arrive without a scratch.
なんか前こんなこと言われた気がするんだけどな。
It's time someone showed me mercy.
May the gods guide you.
134ミリ、これ先行っちゃうか。なんか傷一つつけずにってなんかよく言われるのかな。どこにいるのこれ。ロード中。ロード中。あれどこだ。あ、今中庭通ってくるのかな。あ、どこ？今日はずっと話聞いてるばっかだったから戦闘したいな。
A delivery for you.
Thank you, Misthios. Please, take this.
そんなにか。あそこのクエストを受けて戦いに行こう。
Δι διαφυγή με εντεύθεν πανίκρο.
こっとだけ驚くのね。
Just stay back and you won't get hurt.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
犬に追われてた？大丈夫か。
Αν παραμείνω ζωή να απολέσω.
どうも。道がないぞ。上か。そこの神殿だな。おい、どっかのもんだよ。これねえぞ。気泡観光。ロード中。スパイストス神殿。おお、ちょっと待って待って待って。大丈夫なのここ。あっちだ、全然ずれてるやんけ。いや、もう壁登ってっちゃう。よいしょ。なんで上行くんだよ。
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any
ソク
other
ラテス
shape.
と
You answered one
ア
of
ル
my questions
なんだ
and
っけ、
that brought
名
another
前
to
が思い
mind.
出せない。アリーです
And
ね。
another.
アルキピアで
Ooh,
す。
and another. Alexios! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we must save it for another
今度
time.
服着てるな。
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning...
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
Yosh. じゃあ手始めこれいくか。
careful.
どれこれか。もっと近づいちゃう。少なくねえか。3人しかいないの？ちょっと待って。ロケーション目標がないのか。あいつはここのやつをまずやって、
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
あれ、簡単に終わったぞ。こっちか。よいしょ。ガクーン。
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job. Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
あ、またその方向ですか。
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
絶対嘘だ。
I mean, is.
絶対嘘だ。
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
あれ？あ、レベル上がったんだ。どこ？アテナイの造兵所の北にあるアゴラ。造兵所、造兵所、造兵所。どこ？ 大アテナイ地区。大アテナイ地域。大アテナイ地域。アテナイの造幣所。造幣所の北のアゴラ。アゴラ。あ、これか。の北のアゴラ。これかな。とりあえずここから東に向かえばいいよね。2人ぐらいしか殺してないな。
There you are. That's the guy Alcibiades.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's a man trying to become an Athenian citizen. You're going to be his witness.
Me? Why?
Because Alcibiades said you're the one to do it.
Ah, Alcibiades. He is persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanes? I know that name well. I won't help you, though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanes betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
おちょっと待てよ。どうすんだこれ。力ずくだはないとして、いやー、まあ金で解決だ。
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
なんだかんだで金が飛んでくな。あっちか。力ずくでもいいっちゃいいんかもしれないけど、殺しちゃったらまた大変だからね。
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanes deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanes the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
まあ、そっか、アビリティポイントが溜まってるんで使っちゃいましょう。エルスいけるか。もう一個いけるね。ウォリアー系もなんかやっときたいな。これはダメ。これは使わない。アーマー。どれがいいかな。アーマーあげどっかな。でも最近あんま食わなくなってるんだよな。ラッシュアサシンも使ってねえしな。6ダメージ。ロータイムか。まあいっか。さて、これで地図見て近いところから行くか。クエスト、なんかまだ発生してんな。ここからですわ、今度。行くか。全然アテナから出れねえな。これはか、ファーストトラベルできるか。イーグルダイブ。ブワサー。なんだろう、上から人が落ちてきても驚かないのに、近くでドッジをすると驚くという。よいしょ。まだ何してんの？
Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermippos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermippos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermippos.
Huh? Me envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
まだ創作かこれ。彼のやし、あ、なんか見つけたよな、そういえば。あれ？ソロの家違うじゃん。あ、もうこれかこれだな、じゃあ。ああ、こっちか降りれないか。あ、降りられるけど、なるべく道を通ろう。今、真正面に見えてるハテナが、多分そうでしょう。これ北だもんね。なんだろう。そう、一日ずっとハテナの中にいるような気がするな。受け道を。250メートル。近づいてまいりました。どれ？
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around.
こっちに入り口がありそうな気がするけど、警戒区域の気がする。これは入れるな。これはダメだな。
Better stay hidden.
Enjoy this.
おー、なんでこうなんだよ。ちょっと油断しすぎたな。いや、今日全然戦闘してないからやってやるよ。あけ。いいよ、バカ。危ねえな。よいしょ。いって。
You have the look, but that's it.
待て待てよ。3本撃ってきたぞあいつ。あれあ、やばい、殺しちゃった。
Give it up! I've seen Pops fight better than you.
I'm hiring sailors, and I'll pay more than you've ever made.
あ、いるな。何？やっちゃおう。まずは犬をやっちゃおう。よいしょー。危ね。どっからでしょう。これ以上やると落ちちゃう落ちちゃう。もうちょっとこっち来て。あ、で。あ、で。あら、でーなー。よし、拳で語り合おうぜ。
I prolong your suffering.
Can you...
I have a ship. Join my crew,
これレ
and
ジェンド
you'll
だったね
taste
今。
freedom.
OK で、あと戦利品を獲得して、で、クエストは上か。早い。
Looks like Cleon made notes for army posts on his play. Everyone's a writer.
どこですか？
mask from the cult of Cosmos.
ああ、コスモスの元
Hermipos
だ。
must be a member.
あ、一員なんだ。あ、それになりそうだな。
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence at least.
どこだ？あ、あの上だ。ああ、間違えた。いるより逆転しちゃった。あ、もう長押ししちゃったよ。イーグルだーい。うわさ行ってきたよ。離せ。よいしょ。離せ。読み込みがまだ。あ、来た。
What is it?
I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
あ、これか
？I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
これはアッティカに採石賞を所有し、奴隷を働かせている。なるほど。近いね。よし、じゃあ今日最後にあいつをやりに行こう。
I should be careful. High security here.
お前らじゃないんだな。 ここか。厳重そうだったもんね。ここはもうほんと慎重に行こう。殺さなくてもいいんだけどね。あそこのやつから見えるな。勘弁。これは勘弁。もうなんでこうなんだよ。いて。
Do you see any movement?
I've nothing.
Okay, don't give up.
We'll get the dogs.
Oh! I'll end you!
Hey, stop running!
I found you!
いやそれはずさん。
I have a feeling he's close.
こっち。ああ、もうひどいな。あれだ。隊長1人、軍需品2つ、戦利品2つね。1、2か。あとはなんだ？軍需品が1個しか見つかってないけど。もう1個どれだ？もうちょっと向こうにあるのか。
my good deed for the day.
You won't get away. Prepare to die.
Ah! すっげえ血出てるけど。
We're setting sail
生きてるね。
Be there when we do.
でもこいつあれだったな。エピックだったな。あと、戦利品が、戦利品じゃねえや、軍需品が、そんなとこあんの？ちょっとこっち側のやつ先燃やすか。じゃあ向こう側のやつやりましょうか。
I have a ship, a good one. What I need is a crew. Are you in?
このところに人がいるとは思わなかった。こいつを燃やせば終わりと。終了。もうちょっと時間あるな。で、これで、まあ、コスモスのモントをやっつけたってだけの話か。クエスト、こっちなんかまた湧いてんな。ソクラテスだ。行くかな。じゃあ、ここ行こう。近くにハテナがあるんで、あそこ通っていこう。あそこに家か。なんかの家だな。大理石工房。おお。
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they would tell. Aristophanes will love these.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the story should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Hmm? どういうことでしょう。はめっちゃ軍事拠点って感じじゃないかこれ。もうちょっと回るか。
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
こっちは全然人いねえな。こっち側にやってるの何？もうどうでもいいや。入れないのか。入れないと。残り時間でやるにはちょっと重そうな感じだなこれ。人数が多い、人数が。これやつから見えるかな。
bit of a waste. We've got perfectly good spears already. Truly fascinating. Always been an axeman myself.
やべやべ。どうしよう。これ上がれるかな。あ、し終わった。隊長さんやっつけるか。どうすればいいのかなこれ。おぶき出してやるしかないか。どうやっておびき出すか。2人来るか。2人来ると厄介だな。
Someone's down. You hold it.
What's that noise?
I don't see a thing. What?
Pray to the gods that can lead us to victory. I don't know how much more this room can take.
クソぶっこいちゃった。
Oh, I'll find him.
うん、あいつ話しかけても大丈夫なのかな。
Who did that?
上登ってくるかな。
Looks like it was nothing.
元戻るか。あ、届くのかな。届くな。やって逃げるか。
Did the commander tell you
What
he
was
had been
that?
looking at Spartan strategy in battle? Huh. I wouldn't mind learning some
こ
of
っ
their
ちじゃないんだよ
strategy,
な。
but they have a true thirst for blood.
登ってきたらこれでやるか。
I would have sworn it came from here.
あ、どこ降りてきた。
Eh? Who's whistling? Yes, I better take it.
いやいや、2人は多い。
Well, I don't see anyone. What could it have been?
That's the thief. You won't escape.
やべ、見つかった。
Time to die!
いやー、最後にしくったな。え、こいつをどうすんの。追跡。誰が通るか。
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There is no other option.
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family?
あ、今手薄になってんな。やっちゃおうやっちゃおう。
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
これ懸賞金かけられたかな。大丈夫か。じゃあ報告だけして終わりにしましょう。ちょっと長くなっちゃったな。もっと簡単にいくもんだと思ってたのに。
Sunlight.
朝になった。
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It will do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
さあ、じゃあ今日はこんなところにしましょう。近くにクエストってあるのかな。なんかなさそうだな。これなんか、あ、いうやつだ。これ何？まあ、とりあえず見えてるコスモスの門とやりに行くつもりでやっていくかな。だから、違うか。銀座の方行って、オキトスやって、こっち側渡って、アルパロスやるっていう感じで行ってみましょうかね。ああ、でもアルゴリス、あ、そっか。あれもやんなきゃいけないんだもんな。あ、でもアッティカ今いるから、アッティカはとりあえず全部回りたいな。ここ違うのか。別の場所か。まあ、とりあえずアッティカを一回りしていきましょう。あ、ここにもいるんだ。はい。ということで、終わりにしましょう。それでは。